Okay. Hi, I'm John. Behind the camera is Mick. And today you will hear some noises because we're in Colombia. We're in um, Palomino. And in Palomino is a very interesting place. Why? Because down there you have the beach with tropical beach with blue seas and palm trees. Down there you have a snowy mountain, so that's interesting. And on the other side you have 40 kilometers this way. You have a desert, and all this is in a nature park, so it's pretty amazing down here. But you will hear some noise along the way, but that's part of the game. So today we're going to talk about the Enneagram Type 5. Enneagram Type 5 is a very interesting type because it is the type that is collecting data. It wants to learn. So they start collecting data because they have no idea what life is all about. So they have the feeling that every time they do something, when they want to achieve something in work, in relationships, or whatever, they need knowledge. So they start collecting knowledge. So they do trainings, workshops. Meek spent a lot of money on trainings because she had the feeling she was never good enough as a therapist. So this is basically what Enneagram Type 5s do. They start learning more and more and more and more. And there's always something new, something new, something new. So this is also the good thing about the Enneagram Type 5, but also the challenge from the Enneagram Type 5, because when the shit hits the fan and there will be more emotions, they're off, because emotions are basically the they don't like emotions. They don't know how to handle emotions because they never learned it. So probably when an Enneagram Type 5 feels emotions, he will do a workshop on that or go to a therapist because he wants to learn how to handle the emotions. So this is, if you have an Enneagram Type 5 in a company, they're really good because they have a lot of knowledge. They can use their knowledge and they can do new things. They can create new things. They're very creative. They're also very driven to create things. Maybe some of you know the Doctor House, the series with the guy. He's a very good doctor. He has a huge amount of knowledge, but he has no idea. I have no idea how to. Yes, thank you. How to communicate. So this is a good thing. He has no idea how to. So he is a bit of a dork. To say, let's say it this, put it this way. But he's basically always right. So any type fives are basically always right because they have so much knowledge and so much things they know about. So in a relationship, any type 5 is difficult because he wants to learn about his or her emotions. And the other thing is, if they learn more about the emotions, they will be, if the emotions hit them, they will try to find a way to deal with it. And they have no idea how to deal with it. So it will be a bit like the father of Nemo going out of the anonymity, going out, going back in, going out, going back in. This will be the system of the 5: going out, going back in, going out, going back in. And if you're lucky in a relationship with a 5, he will go even further, even further. So in the end, he or she will learn more about their emotions. A negative 5 will hide as soon as something is difficult. So if they feel they have no control, they will hide. They will go to their nothing box or to their man cave or to their she shed and hide there, even for days, sometimes um, even longer. So, but a positive 5, he or she will learn more about how to handle their emotions. And they want to learn more emotions because this is basically what all the humans connect. We're all sentient feeling beings and we need to learn more about our emotions because if we feel, we're alive. This is basically my message to the 5. That makes sense. Yeah. So the 5 interesting. If you know him, you can find him in a party in the back of the room with a beer, just observing, because they observe everything and they know everything about observing, looking, finding new ways to look at things. So you will find them in the back of the room in a party, or in your company. You will know who the Enneagram Type 5s are. So in our blog on the website, there's more about the Enneagram Type 5, what they do, don'ts, negative, positive. So it's all in there. Just dig in there and learn more about the 5, because it's very interesting. Oh, one thing I want to say, because this is very important. It's a role they're playing. It's not who they are. It's a role they're playing, and they play the role because they've been hurt in the past. Basically, the inner child is basically hurt, so he or she is starting to play a role that fits them very good. So it's not who you are. That is not one of the other types. It's all the role you're playing. So what I want to tell you is, if you know what role you're playing, you can change it, right? You get you get you can get a grip on life and your role, and you can start changing things. So this is what we want to give you in these, not only this one, but in the other adventures as well, and the other types as well. It's just a role you're playing, and if you know how it works, you can turn it around, flip it around, and start to live. Because just like us, we're enjoying life, and we want to take you on our adventures. And it can be your adventure, not going here, but changing your role and enjoying life. This is it for now. If you want to know more, or if you want to subscribe, just push the button.